On January 26, 2014, the crypto community was shaken when a prominent figure was arrested for operating an unlicensed money-transmitting business.
The CEO of one of the world's leading Bitcoin exchanges, BitInstant, has been arrested in New York.
Charlie Shrem, 24 years old, arrested today and charged with engaging in money laundering.
Headlines buzzed with the news, and debates sparked over the future of Bitcoin and other digital currencies. This event marked a significant turning point, not just for the individual involved, but for the entire community.
Federal prosecutors in New York announced charges against Charlie Shrem.
The two allegedly conspired to sell over $1 million worth of Bitcoins to users of the Silk Road, since shut down.
There are interviews where I say that I could very well end up in jail, and my prophecy came true. I did. I am a pioneer on the forefront of this thing, one of the first 10 people who even knew what Bitcoin was.
Charlie Shrem, he was one of the first entrepreneurs in Bitcoin. He built a real business.
I had this Bitcoin celebrity status.
We are the reasons that Bitcoin is where it is today. And that's something that'll be my legacy. And it's something worth fighting for.
I've had a year to reflect and to take a break, and I am more into Bitcoin and blockchain technologies as I ever was. 2016, 2017 will be known as some of the formidable years in the Bitcoin and blockchain space.
This is the story of Charlie Shrem, the young Brooklynite who became a pivotal figure in one of the greatest financial movements of our time. Charlie Shrem was a young man with big dreams. Born on November 25, 1989, Charlie grew up loving technology. His curiosity and drive led him to study economics and finance in college, but his true passion lay in something far more revolutionary: Bitcoin. In 2011, Charlie discovered Bitcoin, a digital currency that was created by an unknown person or group of people using the name Satoshi Nakamoto. Bitcoin was different from regular money because it was decentralized, meaning no single person or institution controlled it. This idea excited Charlie. He believed Bitcoin could change the world by giving people more control over their own money. Seeing an opportunity, Charlie founded a company called BitInstant in 2011 with his friend Gareth Nelson. BitInstant made it easy for people to buy and sell Bitcoin. The company grew quickly because, at the time, there were very few ways to exchange Bitcoin for traditional money. BitInstant became one of the most popular Bitcoin exchanges in the world. Charlie was only 22 years old, but he was already a millionaire and a key player in the growing world of cryptocurrency. As BitInstant grew, so did Charlie's fame. He became a well-known figure in the Bitcoin community, attending conferences and giving speeches about the future of digital currency. In 2012, he became one of the founding members of the Bitcoin Foundation, an organization created to promote the use and development of Bitcoin. However, as BitInstant became more successful, it also attracted more scrutiny. In 2013, the company ran into trouble. Some users were using BitInstant to buy Bitcoin for illegal activities on a dark web marketplace called Silk Road. The authorities started investigating, and in January 2014, Charlie was arrested.
And federal prosecutors have officially charged two Bitcoin entrepreneurs with using the virtual currency to launder $1 million from drug trafficking on the underground website Silk Road.
These charges have come as quite a shock to anybody in the Bitcoin community, anybody that knows Charlie Shrem.
To you.
Well, if you asked me last week, I'd tell you that the legal risk is that simply we don't know what Bitcoin is. We don't know what the government says about it. We don't know what the government thinks about it. We don't know how they're going to treat it. We don't know anything. So my company that's existing and that's paying salaries and that's doing all these things, we don't know where we fall into any legal framework.
He was charged with operating an unlicensed money transmitting business and for supporting the operation of an unlicensed money transmitting business. Charlie pleaded guilty and admitted that he had knowingly allowed BitInstant to be used for illegal purposes. He was sentenced to 2 years in prison. This was a huge blow to Charlie and the Bitcoin community. Many people saw him as a hero who had made a mistake, while others saw him as a criminal who had risked the future of Bitcoin. Despite the setback, Charlie did not give up on his dreams. While in prison, he spent his time reading and learning more about technology and finance. He served a year and a half of his sentence and was released in June 2016. After his release, Charlie was determined to rebuild his life and continue working with cryptocurrencies.
first public appearance since I've been arrested in January. A very, very tough crowd in there because they're not Bitcoiners, they're bankers. But we're excited to show them the light, to preach the gospel in there.
As a software purist, I believe in open source software, and I believe that everyone should see all of the code, and that's exactly what Bitcoin is. The mechanisms surrounding Bitcoin prevent unnecessary hyperinflation and the arbitrary printing of money. So it's a true, pure market, all built on the blockchain. So blockchain technology is not just money, it's a whole new infrastructure.
Charlie's next venture was a company called Intellices Capital, which aimed to create investment opportunities in blockchain companies. However, this project did not take off as planned. Undeterred, Charlie continued to believe in the future of cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology. He started a podcast called Untold Stories, where he interviewed people involved in the cryptocurrency world, sharing their experiences and insights. In the following years, Charlie continued to be a prominent voice in the cryptocurrency community.
I've been using the BitPay products to live life on Bitcoin since 2014, even early since 2013. So being able to be here today, have them as a sponsor of Untold Stories, talk about life on crypto.
He remained passionate about Bitcoin and its potential to change the world. Charlie's story is filled with ups and downs, successes and failures. Today, Charlie Shrem is still involved in the world of cryptocurrencies. He continues to speak about the future of digital currencies and remains optimistic about their potential to change the world for the better. His journey shows that with passion, resilience, and a willingness to learn, it is possible to overcome challenges and make a lasting impact.